everybody, I am ChurchofCaboose, and with the season of Opulence coming closer, I thought I'd give you guys my tips and tricks to try and level up faster. Now obviously the most known way to level up is to have multiple characters, but in the event that you are someone who either only likes playing as one character or doesn't have the time or the patience, energy, whatever, to have more than one, these tips will be particularly useful. And if you do happen to have multiple characters, it will be even more useful. For those of you that only have one character, it's not like it's a bad thing. It's just you're going to have a little harder time leveling up, and it will just take you longer, which is okay, because everyone's got their own thing, so if you're cool with it, then that's fine by me. So hopefully these tips and tricks help you guys out. Some of them are not necessarily little known, it's just things that maybe you wouldn't necessarily think about unless you've been playing the game for a while or talked about this with some of your friends, which I've done with my clanmates as we prepare for Season of Opulence. So I just thought I'd give you guys what I know. If you have anything that's different or opinions or anything, please feel free to share in the comments section. And if something's rather grand, I'll probably even ask you if it's okay, as long as I was to reference you, to use your advice and use your gamer tag with it. So anyways, here we go. First things I would do is save up 20 bounties, because everyone knows that you have one of the weekly rewards is 20 bounties. So if you want to try and do something like hit the raid after it drops in the first 6 hours on June 4th, or if you want to just hit as high as you possibly can in the first couple of hours, save up lots of bounties. But the question is, what bounties should you save up? Now, based off the past, one would think, oh, I should save the bounties that get powerful rewards, because they're going to give me rewards that are higher than what I'm currently at 700. And to that, I'm kind of in the boat of let's try it and see if it works. But I've had several friends tell me, hey man, saving powerful rewards like the weekly Gambit bounties, weekly Petra's bounties, things like that aren't going to really work. They're going to probably just drop at the 700. But I figure, why not? Worst case scenario, you save up all those weekly bounties, because you do have about 3 weeks until Season of Opulence happens. You could save up plenty of those weekly bounties. And worst case scenario, you turn it in, you don't get a powerful reward above 700, but it counts towards your 20 bounties. So that's my take on it. Maybe you'll get a powerful reward that is above 700. Maybe you won't. Either way, you at least turn something in that is above 700 power for that weekly bounty. Another thing I would consider doing is save your ethereal keys from the last wish raid. Because in case you didn't know, the raids are not going to be available until the new raid for Season of Opulence has been cleared. Now, I don't know for sure that you either have to clear it as an individual and then you get to do the older raids, or if it's as a community. Based off the past, I would assume once someone in the community, the world's first raid team, clears it, you could go and do any of the raids from the past. That's what I would assume. That's what makes the most sense to me based off the Bungie track record. But we don't know for sure. But what we do know for sure is if you save those ethereal keys in the past, you've been able to save them and level up from them. So let's just say between now and June 4th, you got 3 weeks. If you have 3 characters, that's 9 keys max you could get, and that's assuming you can hold 9 keys. It might just be 5. So you save those 5 to 9 keys, you get 5 to 9 powerful rewards when you get to that point in the raid. And that will level you up, in addition to the fact that doing that last wish raid will already give you powerful rewards that should be above 700. And so that should be a fast way to level up once the world's first team has cleared the raid, or once you clear the raid, because it's not necessarily bad just to hang on to them for yourself in case you have to clear it yourself, and just try and clear it yourself as soon as you can. You can take off work or just wait till the weekend, whatever works for you. I myself will be trying to clear it in the first 24 hours, and depending upon how everything goes, I will put out videos and stuff, how the encounters work. ways to beat it, tricks to use, what guns are good for, that kind of thing. But that's what I would suggest doing, guys, because they disabled lots of carrying things over. There should be an Iron Banner between now and then, but based off the last expansion, things Bungie has said, you're not going to be able to turn in those Iron Banner bounties and level up from that. You're just going to get 700 gear, or gear based off of your appropriate light level from the time you are when you earned it. So that's not going to really work. So the only things I can think of really working are saving up raid keys, saving up powerful bounties, and then, Black Armory. You should be able to save up and prep to level up with Black Armory, because you can do those weekly bounties and get those weapon logs, and those have always been able to turn in powerful rewards. So something I plan to do is get as many weapon logs as I possibly can, and then as soon as it drops, where Season of Opulence is available, it's probably one of the first things I'm going to do, is turn in a weapon log, do a weapon, turn it and finish that. Then do a second weapon log and get the armor piece as well as the weapon. And that's how I want to get some quick off the bat leveling up. And if you do that with all 3 characters, then you should be able to hit the recommended light level for the raid within that first 6 hours. Or if you're not worried about the first 6 hours, you'll be able to hit a decent light level pretty quick as compared to just doing nothing. And just kind of doing it all as it comes up. And if that's what you want to do, go for it. This is not necessarily something that is intended to be for people that don't care about what their light level is. These are tips for people that are trying to get as high as a light level as they possibly can, as quick as they can. If you find these tips to be useful, I would love to have a like and or a subscription from you. Just that way it helps me to gauge what kinds of content people like to see, as opposed to look at it and like, not a huge fan of it. So if you get some feedback, that'll help me out. And I appreciate you guys all for watching. If you are doing Season of Opulence, I really hope these help, and I wish you guys all the best. Have a great day, and happy Mother's Day, y'all. Church of Caboose.